Hello, today we are looking at the rise and fall of Medal of Honor, one of the most popular franchises in gaming that now sadly has faded into obscurity. After an idea pitched by Steven Spielberg in 1997, the first Medal of Honor was released in 1999. In the game you play as fictional Lieutenant Jimmy Patterson. Your goal is to complete various missions set towards the end of World War II. The game was a success, with critics praising the gameplay, graphics, enemy AI, level design, and soundtrack. It's safe to say that Medal of Honor was off to a great start. The sequel, Medal of Honor Underground, was released a year later. This game has you play as a French resistance agent that you met in the original title. The game, like its predecessor, was a financial and critical success. And even in 2020, it's still fun to take a picture of a Nazi and then shoot him in the face. The third game in the series was Allied Assault. This game was exclusive to the PC, and is the only game in the series with expansion packs. The game focuses on European and North African theatres during World War II. Allied Assault was released to universal acclaim. In the United States, the game sold over 900,000 copies and earned over $30 million. Also released in 2002 was Medal of Honor Frontline. You play as Jimmy Patterson from the original game as you fight your way across Europe into Nazi Germany. The game was a huge success, selling over 2.5 million copies in the United States alone. Just 1 year later came the fifth installment of the series, Rising Sun. In the game you play as Joseph Griffin of the United States Marine Corps. Joseph is sent to fight the Japanese in the Pacific Theater of World War II. The game received mixed reviews. Some critics even argued that the game was unfinished. However, despite this, the game was still a success, selling over 600,000 copies in the United Kingdom alone. In 2004, the seventh installment of the Medal of Honor series was released on PC. Just like the last game you play in the Pacific Theater of World War II, this time as Private Thomas Conlin. The game received good reviews and sold well, although not near as well as previous installments. European Assault was released in 2005 on the PlayStation 2, Xbox and GameCube. In the game you play as Lieutenant William Holt, fighting across France, North Africa, the Soviet Union and Belgium. This game received average reviews, much like the last Medal of Honor console game. The 10th installment of Medal of Honor was released in 2007. This was Medal of Honor Vanguard for the PlayStation 2 and Wii. In the game you take on the role of Sergeant Frank Keegan, fighting the Axis forces of Nazi Germany and the Kingdom of Italy. The game received mixed reviews. Much criticism was directed at the poor graphics engine, the lack of online play, and the poor enemy intelligence. One GameSpot reviewer even stated, "There's really no reason to pick it up on the PlayStation 2, and thanks to a higher price tag for the Wii version, there's very little reason to buy it for the Wii either." Four months later came Medal of Honor Airborne for the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 and PC. This game had a similar plot to Vanguard, in which you take the role of an American paratrooper and fight in the European theatre of World War II. The game was certainly better than previous titles, with IGN saying it was the best game in the franchise to come along in quite a while. However, despite good reviews, this was too little too late for Medal of Honor, as only a few months later, one of the greatest first-person shooters of all time, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, was released to universal acclaim. Then to make matters worse, the same series released a World War II game a year later. In the space of 2 months, the game sold over 2.7 million copies on the Xbox 360 version alone. It was now or never for Medal of Honor. The 13th Medal of Honor game was simply called Medal of Honor. This marks the first time that the series leaves World War II, as this game takes place during the war in Afghanistan. The reboot of Medal of Honor was a commercial success with over 5 million copies sold. Critics also raved about the game, praising the single player experience especially. For the first time in a long time, there was reason to be optimistic about Medal of Honor's future. But then, 2 years later, it all came crashing down. Medal of Honor Warfighter is a sequel to the series reboot and the 14th installment of the series. The game, which features various locations including Bosnia, Pakistan and the Philippines, was universally panned by critics. Criticism was directed towards its poorly executed and confusing storyline, poor AI, linear gameplay, and numerous bugs and glitches, even after the Day 1 patch. The publishers, Electronic Arts, said that due to poor critical and commercial reception, the Medal of Honor series would be placed on hold. However, like a phoenix from the ashes, Medal of Honor may just rise again. Medal of Honor Above and Beyond is scheduled to come out sometime this year for the Oculus Rift. The game takes place in Europe during World War II, taking the franchise back to its roots, with the main protagonist being a fighter in the French Resistance. Will the 15th installment of Medal of Honor bring the series back with a vengeance? We'll have to wait and see. How many Medal of Honor titles did you own? Let us know in the comments, and thanks for watching.